This is a high-stakes collision, a game late in the year featuring two teams ranked in the top 25, each looking to make a move up and strengthen their playoff case. Welcome to the home of the Purdue Boilermakers, Wasatch Stadium in West Lafayette, Indiana. As we'll see the number 18 team in the country, the Minnesota Golden Gophers, taking on last year's national champions, the Purdue Boilermakers. For BA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Golden Gophers will kick this deep to start us off. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Nowhere to run up the middle. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings, but we expect a tight competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
On this opening possession, they'll face a 3rd down and 5. On the run, it's Johnson. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. And the Boilermakers will line up on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a 1st down.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
Caught behind the line. It's Buckley. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Looking to throw again. That's reeled in. It's Johnson. And he's tackled just short of that 1st down marker. Good job by the defense. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Boilermakers will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. A deep shot to the left side. He's got it right near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Purdue.
You talk about the right way to get a game started. This offense put together a nice scheme. They felt comfortable with the script, and they moved the ball all the way down the field. 10 plays, and they get a touchdown. If you're the defensive coordinator, you're back to the drawing board trying to figure this out.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. Quick throw to the left. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Graham down the middle. It's Coleman. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. And the offense gets a chance to start with a short field. Makes the catch downfield. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Boilermakers. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Good job dealing with the footing. BAT is good. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Minnesota offense takes the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So they get nothing in the 1st down run. Brings up 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Bringing pressure. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Turns it loose downfield. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a 1st down.
Well, it's a great catch near the sideline and does a good job of getting that foot down to secure the catch.
Ball handed to the running back. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Good throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Caught over the middle. It's Coleman. And gain enough to set up 1st down now at the 39. And the Golden Gophers will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just the short to intermediate throws, it's the deep shots that they're willing to take. I love how he showed patience here before he knocked the ball away.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Defense will make the stop in what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Purdue has the lead here. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the 1st quarter stats. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial 2nd quarter beginning right now. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. The shotgun running play call. He's past the marker and still going. That play more than enough for a first down. Sets him up at the 24.
I love this unconventional call by the offensive coordinator. Third and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the first down.
QB decides to keep it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
And he just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Gets rid of it on the move. The tight end has got it. He was a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Grab down the middle. It's Tracy. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10. Here we go. 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Minnesota. That's a crucial score for the offense. Chip in away curve, just trying to stay in this game here.
Yeah, it's too early to see if this touchdown is going to change the momentum and allow them to cut down into the lead even further. But if you're this head coach, you tell your team, let's just keep chipping away.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he's got a crease here. Look out. Turns on the speed. Can he make it? Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. Special teams making a monster play. The returner gets the touchdown, but a bunch of guys contributed that time.
Yeah, you're exactly right. The blocks up front really set the tone to be able to give him his chance. You don't see this happen very often in this game where a guy gets a chance to have a kickoff return for a touchdown. Everything has to be just perfect, and of course, he had the speed to be able to get it all the way to the end zone.
And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Minnesota offense takes the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. And really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
On 3rd down is a handoff. Didn't get there. Defense comes up with a 3rd down.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Now, looks like the head coach made a smart move in that challenge. Officials are going to overturn their previous ruling after getting a look at that replay. The Golden Gophers begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And they'll give it to the back. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Trying to find some room. It's King. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Offense on the field. It's fourth down and 9. Lets it fly to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Coleman. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. A solid drive in the making here. It's another first down as they cross the 40. On first down, it's play action. The ball is caught. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
I really like the throw here, Chris, but the fake off the play action was just as effective. You saw the second-level defenders freeze for a split second, and that helps open those passing windows.
Jukes to get free. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Been a really solid drive, but now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. The short completion of the tight end. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around. And
diving grab. What a play by that receiver.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Has a path to the end zone. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Golden Gophers.
What a job by this offense here near the end of the half, leaning on the run game to cut into this lead and make this a one-possession game. Talk about seizing some momentum.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Looking to throw it on first down. Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
That's reeled in. It's Green. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
It's an outbound. The catch made. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Running out of time in the pocket. So the scramble comes up short. And now this offense facing a 4th down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. He makes the grab. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field.
Number 35 on the field goal.
Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And the lead remains at 7 after the miss. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Boilermakers will kick this away to begin the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the third quarter. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Now it's second down here. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. Looking to scramble. Using his legs here. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Boy, this defense, everything you want from them they do here except contain the quarterback. Nobody's open downfield. They pressure the quarterback. The only problem is they can't keep him short of the first down mark.
Now run it here. It's the running back with the ball. Now they test the middle of the defense but get nothing. Well, they run it right into a blitz. And that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go.
Now the pass rush gets home.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Nice grab. It's Coleman.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The offense will stay on the field for this fourth down attempt. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. It's a quick grab. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down at the 44. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Golden Gophers pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. We'll give it to the running back. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down play coming up. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it on the move. Oh, he makes the catch. That play more than enough for a first down. Sets him up at the 24.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now,
putting toward the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Minnesota.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. He'll return it from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here comes Purdue's offense back out on the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That's caught. It's Buckner. Defense finally able to get him down after the juke, but he picks up a decent gain.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. Hey, I don't blame the defense here at all, Chris, for bringing the blitz. It's 3rd down and short. You got to get pressure on the quarterback, but you got to tip your cap to this quarterback. I think he was anticipating the blitz, so he's able to get the ball out of his hands.
He'll take a deep shot.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time, and if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
And the wideout goes in motion. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's 4th down. And the Boilermakers will come to the line on 4th down, looking to keep the drive going. Trying for a 4th down completion. Pressure is coming. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Chris, I like the call here, going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or 2 beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. Let's see how this 4th quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your 1st-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Caught near the sticks. It's Tracy. And he picks up the 1st down, tackled at the 32.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver is past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that 1st down.
The Golden Gophers lining up here on 1st and 10. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
A direct snap. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. Come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Coleman. That gain moves the ball to the 17, first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
On the ground, it's King. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Looking to pass here on second down. The pass rush closing in. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
And the back gets the football. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now.
Well, here we are now on fourth down, Chris, and at this point in the game, a field goal gives you the lead. I don't think you roll the dice. I think you kick the field goal, you take the lead, and then you rely on your defense to be able to win this game.
And he's got it. No problem. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Well, you talk about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the fourth.
And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. Here comes Purdue's offense back out on the field. Here we go. Desperation time in the final minute, down 3. What can they come up with? Grab behind the line. It's Graham. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. The Boilermakers will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Well, that's everything you could hope for here for an offense. They make a nice completion here. Thing that really stood out to me, the fourth quarter, late in the game, the clock is essential. Get out of bounds when you can. Get a first down when you can. He does both here to set up the offense here nicely.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. Going to set up third down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
What a catch! He goes down after a solid gain on the play. That's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
He shreds the tackle. Refuses to be stopped. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. The shotgun handoff here. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Purdue. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the fourth quarter, to give them the lead.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. We'll try to run it with the option. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, this defense can fly to the football as a group. That's great team pursuit. The quarterback a little unsure on whether he should keep it or pitch it, and the defense makes him pay for that with their speed.
That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback
looking deep down the right side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They need to convert. He'll drop back. He's running out of time here. On the tight end, grabs it over the middle. They make the tackle, but he easily gets 1st down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
How about this guy making this throw? I mean, they have harassed him all game long, and here we are in the 4th quarter. He takes another hit, and this time gets enough on it to be able to complete it. Great play by the quarterback.
Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
They get to the line in a hurry here for this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He'll throw it now. Pulls it in. It's Coleman. They make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Design quarterback run. Breaks free. The pickup is 4. Sets up a 3rd and 6 now. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Looking to throw. It's Lindsey. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
4th down now, and defensively, you know, you're just asking these guys to make one more stop to seal the victory.
This crowd looking for a big 4th down stop. Oh, and it's incomplete. It's a turnover on downs. Crucial moment late in this game. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And it's a kneel down. Now, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted, the team that knows that every single week teams want to bring them down. They took on a very